Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler 2 with me, Hard 37. So where are we? We're north of Columbus. What was it, Delaware, Ohio, I think it was? And so these two jobs, and I think we're going to take this one. It's actually a little bit shorter and pays a little bit more, but it gets us closer as well to our base here in Huntington. So we're going to accept that, going down to Fayetteville, West Virginia. And I was just checking this out. I'm kind of worried, although FSX will probably have it all right. But anyway, we're leaving Flying Acres, 0849. Now you can see the wind is basically coming from the west, even here where it's a little more northwest, or down here southwest. So we can just take off to the west on runway 27. That's heading 272. And we'll come down here to Fayetteville. Look at the weather down here. You can see here the weather is mainly from the west. Over here it's southwest, here it's northwest, here's southwest, but mainly to the west, and mainly come from the south. There's this one north down here, but the closest one is coming from the south, so we'll just check that out. So we'll land coming into the south, and so that'll be runway 21, heading 212. Now I want to check this out. Well, this is kind of weird. Remember I was talking about Flying Acres. It was so narrow. 2,900 feet, but look how narrow it's 60 feet. Now watch, but look at this. WV-59. Now that's 60 feet wide. This says it's only 20. We couldn't hit that one. It says it's asphalt, but we couldn't even hit the daggone 60 feet. Although it did not have it at 60 feet. There's no way. I mean, our wheels barely fit on that first one. So there's no way it could have been 60 feet and this is only 20. Like a third, there's no way. There's no way. But look, and it's on AirNav, and look at this. I can't really how do you do that? Zoom in here. Man, look at that. It's like a raggedy ass runway to me. There's a little turnaround right here. Well, look at that little. It literally does look like it's 20 feet. But man, there's no way it could be only a third of what we just landed on the last episode. There's no way. Look at it. It looks not even straight. It's like crooked. It looks like it kind of maybe downhill, maybe a little bit. That definitely looks downhill. It could just be the way the picture is. But there's a little turnaround. I'm kind of worried about it, man. I gotta say. Put that back to default. Oh, this is gonna be a little crazy though. See, I wish we were another place in Fayetteville, because there are some good ones. Yeah, I think here's Beckley. I can't remember what this one was. Summersville. This is Lewisburg, which is Greenbrier. Man, I'd love to be over there. Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. All right, but yeah, we got this raggedy runway that we're going to. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. All right, we'll do it though. 169 miles. Below capacity on the cargo as well. But 169, so we need at least 200 miles worth of fuel. I like having extra. That would give us 169. Would give us 50, 60 extra miles. I'll put it right there. That's like a happy medium. What is that? Not quite 60 miles. Only $95. Alright, we'll switch this over to VFR. We're going southeast, so we'll say 4,500 feet. We might go up to 6,500 feet. It's a longer flight. I'll probably go to 4,500 feet and level out for a second, then go up to 65. See how she climbs. Let's go at 12 p.m. That's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get in the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at our little Cessna. Runway going down here. That's not 60 feet wide. There's no way. So they don't have that wrong in FSX at least. Alright, we'll start her up. Parking brake is on. The battery is on. Switch on the beacon and the nav. Make sure, just crack open the throttle. Alright. Go ahead and start her up. Didn't turn on the fuel pump. But of course, it doesn't matter in FSX. Pitot heat is on. Alright, go up here. We'll go ahead and hit up ATC. Request our clearance.
Columbus approach. Cessna Golf.
Switch that to GPS. We'll get this thing resized.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is cleared to Whiskey Victor 59er airport is filed. Climb and maintain 6,500. Departure frequency is 120.2.
I'm going to set to 4,500 first.
Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
And we'll read that back.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike cleared to Whiskey Victor 59er airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,500. Departure is 120.2. Squawk 3317. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Readback is correct.
Alright, we're tuned to the track. This is 272. This is a heading on the runway on takeoff. Is that right? 272, yeah. Alright, now it's runway for takeoff. 27. Now it's our taxi to it. It's right over here.
Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is taxiing to runway 2.
Set that altimeter. Put on our taxi light. Make this a little bit smaller. I'm gonna also raise myself up a little bit. Do my view. Trying to get it level. That looks about right. Alright. Parking brake is off. Let's go over here to the runway. Put out 1 notch of flaps. Air hauler has got us. Where are you, runway? Should be like right here. There you are. We'll stop just short of it. And now it's our departure out to the south.
Oscar India 49er traffic.
Put on our landing lights and strobe.
Mike taking off runway 27 south departure.
See anyone out there. Haven't heard anyone on the radios either. Yeah, it's no 60 feet. I mean, you can see our wheels just barely fit on it with a little bit of room. It's 60 knots. Go ahead and rotate. Go ahead and retract the flaps. Hey, Raise, that is a long runway. For, you know, a grass runway, it seems extremely long. Alright, so I always forget about this part for some reason. Get away here. Here we go. Tune Columbus approach. Contact him.
Columbus approach. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is climbing through 1,200 for 6,500. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Come on, trim wheel.
Roger. Altimeter 2972. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Turn left heading 160. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 6,500.
Alright, acknowledge that.
Turn left heading 160. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 6,500. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Alright, let's cancel our IFR.
Approach. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike would like to cancel IFR. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Understand cancel IFR. Please confirm.
Alright, confirm that.
Affirmative. Cancel IFR. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Alright, done with them. Feels pretty good now. Yeah, nose is coming down a little bit. 168 miles. Might have to pull off on the throttle a little bit when I get to cruising. Although, actually, we have enough fuel that I won't have to actually do that. I don't know why my reset view is now to the left. Let's see what happens when I redo it. There we go. It just seems like this is too thin. Now you all can see it better too. Go ahead and switch over to the nav. Altitude as well. Like I said, we're going to go up to 4,500 feet at first.
Going to 132.3, cactus 583.
Set this to 154. And let's get off this frequency. Let's go back over to, I wonder if I can get over to, yeah, OA 49. There it goes. Alright. Now we won't have to listen to anybody else. Alright, coming up on 2,700 feet right there. Move my view just ever so slightly to the right if I can. See, it seems like we've already come back down further in the seat. That's what we keep having a problem with. That's level. So if I reset that, that comes up level. Sorry I'm having to mess with this right now, but kind of annoying. But just under 60 knots now. We've crossed 3,000 feet. I'm going to start thinning it out. I'll go ahead and move this down to 500 feet as well in a minute. Sure we don't fall out of the sky. Just getting well below 60 now. Got to 80. Yeah, we're not that heavy. Move that down to 300. I mean, we've got a lot more fuel, not a whole lot more fuel than last time. I think we're coming up near Columbus. Was it Rickenbacker, I believe? I believe that's their, I think it's a international airport if I remember correctly. I was looking for KTZR. We've been there a few episodes ago. I keep seeing that a lot. Alright, we're at 60 knots now. Yeah, 4,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and knock that back to 70. Should help as well. As we start leaning it out. To 60, you can just hear the engine change a little bit when you do that. I don't know if that's Columbus out there or what. There's OSU. I was looking for KTZR. I don't know where it is. Might be a little more to the south, southeast or something. I can't remember. Southwest. Alright, you can see now we're almost up to 80 knots now. Are we at 60? Yeah, we got to 55. And I'll just have it go all the way up to 6,500. We're moving pretty well now at 80 knots. We'll just continue the climb. Alright, 162 miles to go. An hour 40 it says. We're getting blown around here. So, So I'll go ahead and speed her on up, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, slowing it down here. We're about 19 miles out. Let's get them up on here on the radio. Looking for WV59. There we are. See that? I like it here. There's only one page. It's not even full. I like that. All right, runway 21, full stop landing. That's our position.
Whiskey Victor 5-9er traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Mike is 19 miles northwest, 6,500 inbound to land. Runway 21.
I'm gonna. My view, it almost keeps moving. It's really annoying. So I'm gonna reset that. All right, so the elevation of the airport is 1,959 feet. So we're gonna go down to 3,900. There we go, 3,900. Now we were hitting some real turbulence and it was really cloudy after we took off. I was actually, I went up to 8,500 to see if we could get out of the clouds and all that turbulence. And it was just as bad up there, so I came back down to 6,500. I was wondering if I should go down to 4,500, but it didn't look like that would be any better either. But eventually we got out of the area and it's actually, you know, pretty nice. A few clouds, nothing too menacing. Yeah, now we're in the mountains of West Virginia. Here, I believe, if that is the river, that would be the New River. There is the New River Gorge. Fayetteville is, like I say, they have an event every year. It's called Bridge Day. There's a huge bridge. It's kind of a famous bridge going over the New River Gorge. And a bunch of people come over and, you know, parachute off and all that good stuff. Pretty big event there, but there's tons of stuff to do in that area. All kinds of hiking and all kinds of stuff. Whitewater rafting is huge in the New River. I mean, they don't have the bridge in here. That'd be pretty cool to see, though. I've been over it. It's a big old arch bridge. Alright, so runway 21, as you can see, it's going to be going this way. So we're going to go out a little bit to the left here. Probably if I just use the heading, we'll go left. Almost looks like that's where the river stops. I don't know if that's actually true in real life or not. I don't know, are they saying the end over here? I don't know what this is. Would that be where the New River Gorge is? I don't know. To enrich the mixture. We're up on 5,000 feet. No, because I don't see the road coming through here. I think they would have the road in there, the vector. Heck, it could be over there. I don't know exactly where it is. There's WV59. Sweet, so we can even see the runway on the map. It's concrete or asphalt, I guess. So it's not going to be modeled, you know, like we saw it, like it is in real life, like we saw on that map, which is a good thing, because man, that looks ragged little runway. I don't want to fly into that kind of a thing. It was really ragged. Like, I don't think that's it. Because I don't remember the interstate, yeah, because it doesn't look like an interstate. The interstate doesn't run right along it and then cross over. So I'm not sure if they're trying to say that's it or not, or that could just be another little bridge. The New River. I don't know, 4,000. Like I said, we're going to level out at 39. Might need to come out to the left a little more. We're getting a little close. It's nice that it's going to be one of those that we don't have to search around for, though. There we are, 3,900. We should probably put in some more fuel here. You hear the change in the engine as well. But I do like that we're sitting up a little more. I think that's a little more realistic. We could probably go up a little bit higher. It's just that, well, we can actually see out of this side. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like we get up so high we can't even see out the windows. Go out to the left just a little bit more. I'm a little afraid we're gonna end up turning right into it. We're not gonna have enough time to get down. We need to get some better landings, and I really don't like the way I've been landing at all. All of a sudden I fly into little airports and I can't see the runway for some reason. Right, we're only 5 miles out here. Don't see it. I guess it's gonna be over in here. In real life, it looks like it's on the side of a friggin' hill. You ever watch that show on YouTube? It was from the BBC. Was it Most Dangerous Place to Be a Pilot or something? That maybe it right there. They're over in, what is it, Indonesia, laying on the side of the hills and stuff. Crazy good stuff. That's gonna be it. We are at normal speed, right? Seems like we're getting there real quick. Bringing down the power here. Oh, that's another airport right there. So what is that? Looks like a grass with markings on it, but it shouldn't be. Shouldn't that one be further out there? Right there. Alright, let's head on over. It's 212. See how off we are. Not too bad. Turn maybe a little soon. Autopilot coming off. There she is. There's our little airport. Alright, here comes the notch of flaps. Actually, over to the left now. Get down a little bit quicker. Been fiddling around and we're a little high now. Second notch of flaps coming out. Go ahead and announce the final.
Traffic, Cessna, Golf, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Mike is on final, runway 21 to land.
Full rich. Alright, let's full flaps. Put in just a little bit of throttle. Speed's dropping a little too much. We'll go over to the right because the runway goes just off to the left a little bit. Man, the wind is it's not vicious, but it's definitely not fun. We're lucky that it's not modeled exactly like real life, I think. Alright. Still, I mean, it's pencil thin. A little more throttle, our speed's dropping a little too much here.
Minimums.
Well, we're getting blown to the left. Still a little high. Please tell me it didn't come down too hard. We're right on the edge of her. Right on the edge of it. Tracking our flaps. I don't know where the turnaround... I'm not sure if the turnaround... Is there even going to be a turnaround in FSX? How do you know if they modeled this exactly correctly? Well, we know they didn't, because we saw the picture, but... It's close. I'd say this is about as thick as that grass one. See, I say we go back to the other end, because when we take off, I would expect, unless the wind completely changes direction, you know, it's pretty much you're going to be going the exact same way. It just makes for a quicker takeoff. So let's go to the other end, back to the other end. Yeah, it didn't lose the runway as bad either, although we came in a little bit higher. I prefer coming in higher in this plane. .73 degrees. I don't know about that, although I guess it is in the mountains. So, I'll tell you, it's not too far away from me. A couple hours away from me, and we're in the freaking 90s. But, I mean, well, I'm not in the mountains like this, but I can't imagine it would be that much lower. Come over to the side. Yeah, there's no turnaround on either side, but look like it was on the side of a mountain anyway in the picture. I can't imagine, man, trying to... You know, there's a fair amount of planes. I think they said there's like 8 planes at that airport. 39 operations weeks. So that's, what, 5 a day? People taking off? Everything? So we're off the runway, but... A crazy little place to... If you actually like your home airport or something.
Whiskey Victor 5-9er traffic.
Park brake is on.
Off Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Mike is clear of the runway.
Strobe is off, the landing lights are off, and the taxi light is off as well. Go ahead and cut the fuel. Nav and beacon coming off. Battery, and the generator as well. Alright, let's go over to air hauler and let's get paid. Alright, we'll go ahead and unload her. I was looking over here. There's somebody when we were what? No, that's not him. Jeremy Boeing 737. Because there's some people you occasionally, not too often, you see some people flying around. There was someone near us when we were over there. Epic Victory 04. Unloader. See, I wonder if you can vary fuel. I just really want someone to know. So we have 107 extra miles of fuel. Man, we overloaded her good. But I like that. I want to run out of fuel. I'm surprised it says it was only an hour and 28. It's a fairly good distance we went compared to some of the others we've been doing. Alright, so we took off at 12:06, landed at 1:35, making an hour and 28 minutes. Took off with 139 pounds of fuel, landed with 66, so we used 73 pounds. And we used just over half. Right? Because, I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Max altitude, 8,090. Like I said, I was going to go up to 8,500 for a little bit. Our maximum speed was 126 knots. Look at the minimum G's. How many do you need to go out? Past the decimal exactly. Wow. Alright. Max G's was 1.4. Overspeed, false, well, stall false, overspeed false. Landing description was okay. Gear down true, landing on asphalt, no damage to the runway or the plane. Came down 222.6. A little quick. Landing speed 49.4. Landing speed 7.5. Heading was 216. Wind speed was 9, coming from 241. Yes, we're not too far, like I said, from Huntington. Not too far at all. Now, they gave us one here. Man, we'd have to fly over into Virginia. There's Norfolk, there, Virginia Beach. Norfolk. Family over there. Yeah, I wish they would have given us 2, because man, that takes us out further from our base. That's the only thing I don't like about that. I mean, it pays a pretty good amount at $3,700. Let's see what there is at Huntington. Is it worth going empty back to Huntington? 71 at OH. I wouldn't be able to do that today. That takes us back up north anyway. See, none of those pay that much. They're not all that far. 209 miles on that one. How far is this one? 163 miles, but it pays 3,700, which is pretty good. And they've been putting, every time we go somewhere, they put something that has us coming back, which is pretty nice. So I think we probably will take that. Just thinking that they will put something there, and hopefully it comes back towards this area. But we came over here and they had another one going up this way, and then that one going up that way. Get away from ourselves. Really? That's where Binghamton is? I thought that was closer than New York City. Alright. That's probably where we'll go then. Although I don't know, because I don't know if I'm going to be done flying for the week or not. So I don't really know. So that might not even be there when I come back if I'm done for the week. I'm not sure. Let's check out the company. 92% of course. Let's check out the info. We're up to 33. Yeah, we gotta do those better landings so we don't get like half, you know. It was nice, and we're up to 25.3. So each time we land with the one landing, this only goes up 0.3. Man, oh day, to get that up to 40, man. Like we're really close. That would be 7 flights, cargo flights, to get that up to 40. But like, we're gonna have to bring it up so high. To get this overall reputation up to 40. See, I don't like how they've done that. If that's true, because we're gonna have so much money. Like we're already 151 grand. So they should have started us off with like 100 grand less. Because I think we started off with like a plane and 100 grand or something. It must have been. Let's see, do they have any? I would like to see the real ledger like balance after all this stuff, because it seemed like we must have started off with 100,000. So it's only been 28. So was there? If there's 31, that's 3. We've only been at this for like not even 3 weeks. We have so much money, so it's not quite as hard. And it being so hard was one of the fun things for me. I mean, heck, we could already start adding bases. I guess maybe one reason they could have done that is because we could start owning stuff. Factories. Although, if you all have noticed this, watch what happens. Like, when you switch this keeps getting bigger and bigger. Commodity database keeps getting bigger and bigger as you go out. See, there's another commodity items database. I don't know why it does that, but I've noticed that. But construction, like, how do we build a new construction facility? You selected. Opening cost 500 grand. Well, we're not there. We're not there yet. Maybe that's why we have so much money, because we're nowhere close to that. But, yeah, and we haven't even bought stocks. I mean, we could buy stocks. Do all kinds of stuff, I guess. Alright. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, everybody. I hope y'all did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys on the next flight.